JavaScript. Hey, what's going on everybody? So in today's video we're going to create a counter program using JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, let's begin everybody. So what we're going to do is start with our index. We'll style those elements with our CSS file, then lastly we will add functionality via JavaScript. So let's begin with our HTML file. Within the body of our document, I will create a label to store the count, so I will create a label with an ID of count L. It's a little small, but that's okay. We'll increase the font size with CSS. I'll add a break afterward with the break tag. We'll need 3 buttons: decrease, reset, and increase. So we have button 1. Let's copy this button, paste it 2 additional times, th. Button, the text will be decrease. Then for the second button, the ID will be reset. Button, the text will be reset. Then increase, ID, increase. Button, the text will be increase. What I'm also going to do is place our buttons within a div section. Let's div. I will give the div a unique ID of button container. We'll center align our button container so it's in the middle of the window. Okay, that is everything we need with our HTML file. Let's move to our CSS file. Let's style the count label. It's a little label. I will display the label as a block level element. I will text align center so it's in the center of our screen. Let's increase the font size. I tend to like to use the EM unit of measurement. The text will be 10 times the size. Then let's change th. This example I'll use Helvetica. Let's center the button container that should surround all 3 buttons. As you can see here, the ID was button container text align center. Okay, the button should be in the middle. One thing I forgot to do, let's act to. Buttons, they're alright, we will select the buttons class. I'll add some padding 10 pixels and 20 pixels. Let's increase the font size 1.5 that translates to 150%. Let's pick a font color. I'll just pick white, then a background color. Values, how's that? Not feeling it, that's pretty good. Let's round the corners with border radius 5 pixels. I'll change the cursor into a pointer. When we hover over a button, cursor pointer, then we'll add a transition animation transition background seconds, then we'll apply the hover pseudo class. When we hover over one of the buttons, take our buttons class, use the hover pse pseudo class. We will change the background color after a quarter of a second, then change the background color to something slee. Be a delay when you hover over one of the buttons. Our HTML file is done. Same with our CSS. Now we need to add functionality because, well, these buttons don't do anything. I will individually assign all of these buttons so that each is stored within a code. Decrease button equals, then we need to select each button by accessing our document. Get element by ID. What's the ID we're selecting? We will begin with our decrease button. Alright, then we need our reset button. The ID is reset button. Increase button, we need our count label. Okay, then we will set const count label equals, then we need to get the of our count label, so document. Get element by ID count label, then we will use let count equals 0, we'll be reassigning count will be I. Our HTML elements, we do not plan on reassigning them, so we can set them as constants. Now we need a few functions, 3 functions, one for each of these buttons: decrease, reset, increase. Let's begin with increase, so we are taking our increase button that. This button, set this equal to a function. What's it going to do when we want to increase this value of our count label? Let's increment count by 1 count plus plus. Then we will set the text content of our label count label. Text content equals whatever th. Works. It looks like I misspelled on click. Alright, let's see if this works. Yep, every time we press the button our counter label increases by 1. Okay, let's work on decrease. Really, we can just copy this function, paste it. Let's change increase to decr. Everything, and we should be able to increase and decrease. Then the reset button, let's copy one of these functions, change decrease button to reset button. When we want to reset, we will set count back to 0, then update our count label with the current. Increase, we can decrease, and we can reset, then increase and decrease again. Alright everybody, so that is a counter program with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Hey, what's going on everybody? So today I'm going to explain Math is a built-in JavaScript OB.